palette. I don't remember what I'm reviewing. Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a first impressions review of the Born This Way Natural Nudes palette. I'm super excited about it. I'm in quarantine, I think a lot of us are, and I'm just absolutely going stir crazy here. But one of my favorite things to do in the morning that gets me up and excited out of bed is that I get to do my makeup because I think it's super fun. And now I have nowhere to go and nowhere to share that passion with. So YouTube, here I am. I wasn't always super into makeup. I went through a bit of a rough patch and I actually didn't even wear makeup for quite a few years after the birth of my second son. And one of the things that got me back into, wider society and embracing life was discovering my love of makeup, and that was really, really cool for me because I actually have a slight disability in my fine motor coordination, so that's my ability to grip things. And I also, on top of that, now have carpal tunnel, so my hands are very, very weak, which means, yeah, I'm not always the best at doing makeup, but I still absolutely love it. I'm still gonna experiment and have fun with it. Let's get into it. My first impressions review of Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes palette, and here she is. Isn't she beautiful? All right, she is social isolation friendly. She was delivered via mail. I am going to open her up and introduce her to the world. And there she is.
Oh, look at that! Yes.
Okay, so let's open this bad boy up. All right. And what does she look like? Okay, super excited. There she is. Okay, so basically what the palette is, you know what? Let's go to their website and I'll just read to you what it says. And by inspired by the beautiful collection of Born This Way foundation shades, these 16 highly pigmented modern nudes range from flattering mattes that were created to enhance your unique and beautiful undertones. My undertones are beautiful. I'm gonna be a publicist. I think I'd be really good at it. Sultry metallic shimmer and sparkle shades for a sexy radiance so natural they'll think you were born this way. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to get set up for you, and I'm gonna put on my brand new palette, which, by the way, was it closing properly? But wanna kiss it, but that's weird to do on camera. But this is it much better, yeah. Okay, so I'm primed and ready, and by primed and ready, I mean I put 2 crocodile clips in my hair, and there's nothing on my face but skincare from this morning, including a sunscreen. So that's about what I do to get ready and prepped in the morning. So yeah, here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is I discovered this is great. I have really, really deep eye bags, dark circles. So what I do is I just put this on my inner corner. So what this is, it is the 001 Photo Ready Candid by Revlon. And it's called Banana, and they also called it Universal. And I actually think it's really good for people like me with purple rings. And then I just use my fingers because it glides quite easily. I like to get it right here too, because that's actually where I'm a little bit like some of the darkest parts. That's the first thing I do underneath my eyes. Lately I've been playing around with the Fenty primer. The latest thing I'm doing is actually concealer, but I like to rotate and play around a little bit anyway, because you only live once. So this is the e.l.f. concealer I have with me. I mix these when they're underneath, but for now I'm going to put light sand on my eye as a concealer. Smooth that on, again with the old finger, because this was a very free tool to have. Okay, so that's that. So what I'm gonna do here is, so this, can you see that? This is the number 9 crease brush from Sephora. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this all over right here, Swan, and then I'm gonna put this right up to my crease. This one is called Seashell, and then I'm gonna put Shimmering Pearl. Let's give that a go. Okay, so I'm going in with Swan, tapping the excess off. All right, putting that all over the lid. Not quite as white as I expected it to be. It's very pink for something that's called Swan. Okay, let's try. We'll just keep on keeping on. Huh. I'm gonna swatch that. Ooh, it swatches really nice. Like, ooh, it's very sheer. You know what? Sorry, that was from my hairband. That is so sheer you can't even see it. Also, why does it look like God, him, or herself is literally shining right down on me? I don't know. This isn't even a ring light or anything. Okay, well, I'm not a fan of Swan. So now, let's change my plans. I'm gonna go in with Petal. Let me swatch Petal. Petal is this pink shade right here. Yeah, that's better. And then I'll show you actually Swan right next to Petal so you can see the difference in the, God, that is just, I mean, is there any point to that shade? I'm probably, you know, like maybe you just need to really build it up. Maybe it's meant to be super sheer like that, which is okay, but like I just assumed it would be a lot whiter, so not even necessarily white, but like creamier, not like creamier in color, creamer perhaps, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna just do Petal on my lid now. And use this mirror.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use Swan right under my eyebrow. You can sort of see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I'm actually really excited about this. I really like that. So Swan was a bit of a dud to start off with. Okay, so on top of Petal, I actually think it might still layer on better. I really want to do this color here. Let me see what color. There we go. And that one is called Seashell. So I'm gonna put Seashell on over that. Yeah, so that's layering on fine. Because basically I just needed a set down shade, and I kind of like the color story if I have these three mixed up, this Petal, Seashell, and Shimmering Pearl. So Shimmering Pearl and Seashell are like the same color, but one is shimmer and one is matte. Okay, gonna keep going. Okay, so now I'm taking my number 9 brush. Which, you know what, I will change brushes. I was gonna be lazy, but I'm on camera and I should do, you know, right by you. So so the next thing I'm gonna grab is my, actually it's just the number 8 eyeshadow brush from Sephora. Again, I love Sephora. I use mainly Zoeva and Sephora, and honestly, I think 9 out of 10 times I prefer the Sephora, and they're affordable and they're good. And in store, at least where I go, they're often sold out because, you know, a lot of people enjoy them the same way I do. So Shimmering Pearl, here we go.
Are you gonna shimmer on my brush?
Ooh. Okay. Now the other thing is, I never wear falsies. I feel like I have enough lashes that if a mascara is good enough, it should just render them needless. However, I seem to be almost incapable of being content with any of the mascaras I purchase, so I don't know, maybe I'll change my view on that. Okay, this is coming out super pretty. It's actually the gold, the flecks are a lot golder than I would have expected, but you know what? I am not hating it. I'm actually really enjoying it. Yeah, when I was little, I got really super into this like sculpting clay thing that our year 5 art teacher, and I was also the youngest in the year, so I should have been in 4th grade, which would have made me, I think I was 9. And I was really, really excited. I went home when I did sculpting all by myself, and that's something I didn't do. I didn't draw a lot, I didn't stay in the lines, and my handwriting is atrocious. But yeah, I went in and I went to show her that I had gone home and made all these different sculptures, like in the style that she taught us in class. my gosh. She took them all out of the bag one by one and laid them out, and I was so excited to share it, and she told me it was ugly. She told me my artwork was ugly, and yeah, that was an awful experience, and teachers should never say that, and I say that as a teacher, because why snuff out the joy that someone has managed to find in creation? So yeah, that was an awful experience. If that gives you an indication of my sort of the challenges I faced with being creative with my hands and art. Rant over, I don't even know if that was a rant, it was just sort of sharing why I'm so excited to be able to do makeup, because it's something I thought I might never be able to really do more than super basic. Anyway, makeup means a lot to me, and I also think it just gives me confidence, and you know, it's exciting, really exciting. Okay, so I'm still using this mirror. I think it's really good. And I am loving this. I'm loving this palette. So Swan was a bit of a but you know what? I think this palette has redeemed itself. Oh, that was totally off camera, sorry. Okay, so that is that, and what am I gonna do next? So I was using a lot of the time the NARS Sheer Glow, and I love it because it's not heavy and it's such a pretty foundation, but it breaks apart really quickly on my face. And so I went for their tinted moisturizer, and it has a really similar effect for me. Anyway, I'll just show you. I am in this. I'm the lightest shade, which is called Terra Nuve Light Zero. And I take my brush. I'm just gonna put a little bit on it, and then I'm just gonna, you know, see how we go as I go. So I'm gonna actually like to dot it a little bit, and off I go. Oh, can you see that glow? It is so nice and evening already. And then I'm going to do one more layer. Now I'm just putting this on and spreading it out evenly. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So I already did that yellow concealer. What I like to do is use e.l.f. at the moment. I'm using the Camo Concealer. I'm not actually the biggest fan of the consistency of this. It is super high coverage, which I like, but it's so thick and like, it's really easy to oversaturate with this. I don't know if saturate would be the right word, but you makeup mavens, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And by the way, what I'm using is the Fenty Fly Liner. I love this pen so much. I got the mini one from Sephora. And I really like that you can get the mini because you don't have to invest in it if you don't love it. There. Now, is it perfect? Heck no. But you know what? For someone who has struggled holding things their whole life, I'm happy with it, and even if I didn't struggle to hold things, I'd be happy with it too. So honestly, it's just fun. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath my eye with the Born This Way Natural Nudes palette in... I'm going rose gold, and actually that is the complementary shimmer color to the petal that I put on first all over. And I should say I'm using the Zoeva Luxe Precise Shader in 238. Guys, this is going on like a dream. So what I'm doing is wiping off the 238 because I'm a fancy girl who only has one of these to use under my eye today despite using multiple shades. So here we go. I'm gonna go in with Glistening Snow. Hello. There we go. It's a little bit better. I'm gonna put that in my inner corner, and then I'm gonna use Swan under my eyebrow. I don't know if this lighting is great or not. I know I have a shiny circle on my forehead, but I'm so happy, I don't even care right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go back in with my number 6 crease brush. I'm gonna wipe off the excess, and I'm gonna go back in with Swan, see if she's a little bit more supportive under my eyebrows. Now you'll notice that I am not doing anything to my eyebrows. That's because I don't. I absolutely do not enjoy doing brow whatsoever. You know, I keep swatching it, hoping it's gonna improve itself. Maybe I'll put it on, let me show you here. Like, what is that? Seriously? I mean, okay. I know that the light is bright, but like it is not better in person. I'm trying so hard to make it work. Swan, you suck. And I'm sorry to all you others who had to hear that. Because your brothers and sisters are so well behaved for me. Okay, next I like to do blush. So for my blush, I am going to be using Benefit Gold Rush. I think the tones will go perfect because Gold Rush is this like, it's gold with, it's peach with gold flecks, and it's really just, it's subtle and it's pretty, and I tend to get really blushy cheeks. Now, you'll notice I have no cheekbones. It is what it is. I've been trying to bronze lately, or contour, you know. So what I do is I use this Betty Luminizer because it's hard to go wrong with it. Because I don't have any cheekbones to speak of, I'm gonna suck my cheeks in. That's what I do to see where I should be, if I was one of those people blessed with an actual face shape. Okay. Full of makeup joy right now. Okay, so the next thing is highlight, and I am really enjoying this. Dandelion Twinkle. I'm in like one of my lighter highlight eras. Yeah. So what I discovered is really good for my eyelashes is this Dior, and this is called Dior Show Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer, and this is 10 mils. I find it actually protects my lashes from the harshness that mascara can be, for starters, and for me, for some reason, it curls my eyelashes, like a lot. So, so what I like to say about it is that this will maximize, I mean, it does say maximize, but this will maximize what a mascara can do for my eyes. So if it was ever going to work in any shape or form, it'll work as best as it ever could using this. So that's what I do. Okay, so I'm going to put this on. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is use this. This, I don't think people talk about Flower Beauty as much as they used to, and really, I don't hear them talk about this Lash Warrior a lot, but it is really good. Okay, so it's this wand. Oh, you can't see because of the... It's this cool wand. Like, I have nothing else to say about that because I can't describe a mascara wand. I'm gonna have to look up how you describe a mascara wand. Anyway, I don't know if you can see how good this stuff is, but like for the price, I'll try and put the camera up. Look how nice my lashes look. Okay, and I will say yes, my eyelashes tend to be quite a bit longer than average, but they're, you know, they're not voluminous and curly, so keep that in mind as you're making a decision. It's good stuff, you know? It just is. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. I don't know what you can see. I'm going to put on one of my favorite lipsticks, and here she is. Isn't she beautiful? This is the Ruby Woo Retro Matte Lipstick. It is a very dry formula. I tried it on once in the store and I was like, oh no, it's so dry. But I was traveling. This is back when we were allowed to travel places and people weren't getting sick from just going outside. And so I discovered they sold it in a mini version, and I was just in a makeup-y mood. When am I not? So I purchased it, and I love it. She is a very beautiful blue-red. So that's that. Let me just do that Pantene Pro V. I don't know, are those commercials still on? Where they go, but I have curly hair, so it's kind of stiff. Yeah. This is the final look. And as for the Born This Way palette, just like, I love it.
Really? Like, I love it.
It's so pretty. I'm gonna try all the colors. Swan kind of, yes, there's lipstick on my forehead. Oh no. That is why my channel is called A Makeup Numpty. I love it. I think this is so pretty. I'll be trying all the shades. You know, I might report back eventually once I've tried them all. If any of them are as sheer as the swan, which was just a big bust. But all the others I tried. So today I tried shimmering pearl, seashell, petal, and rose gold. So I've tried 4 colors, and like, just really, they make me happy. If you stuck around to the end, thank you so much. I know that we're supposed to do that, like press subscribe, ding the bell. So do all that good stuff. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you have suggestions of the sorts of things you want to see a makeup numpty try out, let me know. Okay, thanks so much for sticking around. I've really enjoyed your company. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you next time.